Before going to the interview, you have to understood the process flow of API manufacturing or formulation manufacturing. Here we are studying about API manufacturing, introduction of the API starting raw material and production of the intermediates, isolation and purification, physical processing and packaging. Raw material A, raw material B, raw material C, raw material D will mix it up in a reactor, and then we will do filtration, crystallization, centrifuge, and then drying. Finally we will do milling, we will do packaging. Finally API raw material will come, and then we will go to the tablet manufacturing process, introduction of API and excipients, compounding, creation of dosage form, primary packaging. API and excipient we will do mixing and then granulation. After granulation we will do drying and then pressing, and we will do coating. Finally we will do blister pack. In the same way you have to understand the process flow of capsules and all formulation products. Hello friends, welcome to Pharma Times. My name is Srikanth Gorantla. Welcome to top 50 interview question and answers for production and packaging in pharmaceutical industry. The number one is define tablets and types of tablets. A tablet is a pharmaceutical oral dosage form. It comprises a mixture of active substances, means API, and excipients. Usually it is in powder form, pressed or compacted from a powder into a solid dose. And next we will discuss about the types of tablets. The types of tablets, number one is pills. A pill is originally defined as a small, round and solid pharmaceutical oral dosage form. You are seeing in picture, that is a picture of pills. And number two is caplets. You are seeing the picture. A caplet is a smooth coated oval shaped and medicinal tablet in the general shape of a capsule. The second one is define capsules and types of capsules. In the manufacture of pharmaceuticals, encapsulation refers to the range of dosage forms, techniques used to enclose medicines in a relatively stable shell known as capsules, allowing them to, for example, to be taken orally or to be used as suppositories. The main two types of capsules are called hard-shelled capsules and soft-shelled capsules. Hard-shelled capsules, which contained dry powdered ingredients, are miniature pellets made by example process of extrusion or spironization. These are made in two halves, a smaller diameter body that is filled and then sealed using a larger diameter cap. Soft-shelled capsules primarily used for oils for active ingredients, means API, that are dissolved or suspended in oil. The third one is what is granulation? Explain dry and wet granulation. Granulation is the process of collecting particles together by creating bonds between them. Bonds are formed by compression or by using a binding agent. Without using a liquid solution is called dry granulation, and the addition of a liquid solution is called wet granulation. The fourth question is what is line clearance? How much RH and temperature required for production area? Line clearance is a structured procedure for ensuring that the equipment and work area are free of products, documents and materials from the previous process that are not required for next scheduled process, and the equipment is clean and ready for the next scheduled process. Here RH means relative humidity. The fifth question is what is BMR and BPR? A batch manufacturing record. BMR is an important document for chemical and process manufacturers. It tells users how to produce a batch of a given product, then records the entire production process from start to finish. Batch packaging record BPR is important document because it contains all information about the packaging process of the batch and requirement of GMP documentation. It must contain everything about the packaging process. The sixth question is which type of water used in sterile preparation? What are the characteristics of the water? Answer is water for injection bulk, a clear, colorless, odorless and tasteless liquid used in sterile preparation. And number 2 is nitrates, not more than 0.22 ppm, And number 3 is heavy metals, not more than 0.1 ppm. Conductivity at 20 degrees centigrade, not more than 1.1 microS per centimeter. And number 5 is microbial contamination, TVAC, total viable aerobic count less than 10 microorganisms per 100 ml. Absence of E. coli, Salmonella, Staphylococcus aureus and Pseudomonas. And number 6 is bacterial endotoxins less than 0.25 IU per ml. The seventh question is, what is clean room and aseptic area? The answer is, typically used in manufacturing or scientific research. A clean room is a controlled environment that has low level of pollutants such as dust and airborne microbes, aerosol particles and chemical vapors. Aseptic area means any area in an aseptic process system for which airborne particulate and microorganism levels are controlled to specific levels appropriate to the activities conducted within that environment. The eighth question is, what is the functions and use of HVAC system? Heating, ventilating and air conditioning system is used for temperature and humidity control within a manufacturing environment. It includes air handling units, air distribution network, air cooling and heating system, air filtration, equipment control system monitoring and alarm decreases. The ninth question is, define primary and secondary packaging. Primary packaging consists of those packing components which have direct contact with the product. Example, bottles, caps, cap liner and labels, etc. The secondary packaging mainly provides the additional physical protection which are necessary to ensure the safe warehousing and refill packaging. Below is the example of primary packaging and secondary packaging. And the 10th question is, how many methods of sterilization involved in pharmaceutical plant? Thermal heat method, radiation method and filtration method and gaseous method. These are the 4 types of the sterilizations involved in pharmaceutical plant.